Hello. I was sitting here thinking about stuff, like I always do, and figured I'd make another part for the higher thinking, whole spirituality thing. And today I wanted to focus on evil and its effect on humans. Now, yeah, I've been sitting here doing some research and reading different versions of this and that, and the Hindu versions, the Buddha versions. There really isn't a whole lot on evil in the Eastern and the Far Eastern spiritual traditions. Most of what we have comes from the Catholic traditions, and most of that comes from the Dark Ages, the late 1400s, 1500s, maybe a little bit of the 1300s, the Malafalcum and all of that craziness and all the alchemists because you got to remember the church, the Catholic Church, had a clamp on, information like that for the longest time. So, and then the traditions, the pagan traditions where I come from, evil is pure manifestation of self, right? Because in those traditions, in the old pagan traditions, the Norse, the Teutonic, the Gaul, the Celt, in those traditions there was no such thing as the devil. There was gods for everything, you know what I'm saying, and what modern religion considers the devil, in their point of view, was the keeper of the underground, of the underworld. But anyways, I digress. So I was gonna, talk about, let's just define it here a little bit. The Catholics call them demons. The Sufis in a lot of the Eastern traditions call them jinns. Right? These are people that are wholly possessed of just an evil nature of themselves. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, half the time they don't even care about themselves. They have resigned themselves from the time they were little to just not being good, right? Because remember, there's two kinds of people in this world. There's good people and then there's bad people. The good people will always strive to do the right thing and to be a good person no matter what. Help the old lady across the street, and saying go be a mentor for the boys club or the girls club or do whatever, right? A bad person per se is not 180 degrees opposite. They are just bad. They started out bad, they grew up bad, they're as bad as an adult. They are sole purpose in life is to do evil shit. Thank you, babe. Right? No matter what it is. And it can be something as simple as spreading gossip to something as highly organized as taking down another country by sending in spies and dissenters and revolutionists. Right? Now, as you can see, evil spans a broad spectrum. Right? Well, the problem is that we all know at least one of these people. Right? On the surface, they might not appear this way, but once you get to know them, you see how they act, you listen to what they say. It's not a far stretch to figure out that this person is not very nice. Right? They have nothing good to say. They always complain. They're always bitching up a storm about this or that.
Very negative.
They're always negative. You know what I'm saying? They're nothing good ever happens for them. Well, there is these things in the universe called immutable forces and laws that we can't change. We can't do anything about. And one of those is what you do comes back to you threefold. The threefold law. You do something good, you're going to get 3 times the goodness from it. You do something bad, you're going to do 3 times the badness from it. once you're little and you discover that being a bad person is going to gain you all kinds of cool stuff, then the mindset starts to set in right then when they're little. And by the time they get to be a teenager and a young adult, the patterns are already there. The mentality is already ingrained into their thinking. And now as a teenager and a young adult, they become manipulative, secretive, overly controlling, and they have all of these.
Plotting, scheming.
Yeah, exactly. They become a plotter and a schemer, right? They have all of these tendencies that just drives them down this dark path, and they have no. It's like they're like that horse pulling a cart with the blinders on, right? They can only see, they can only focus on what's directly ahead of them, and then in their mindset, the thing that's directly ahead of them is what they want. Right? So they spend all of their time thinking about how to get what I want, with no regard to anybody in the way. I mean, I could cite literally millions of examples, but I started this. Everybody knows at least one of these people. Think about it. I mean, you could pinpoint who that person is in your Facebook's friends list. They're the ones that's always, always disliking everything, always bitching about stuff, always calling people names. Bullies. Bullies are the ones that are possessed mostly. Right? There's no reasoning with one of these people. Once it gets locked in their head that you have done something to them, they won't let it go, never going to let it go, never even thought of letting it go. And they will plot and scheme. They will come up with serious plans on how to get even with you, even if you've never even done anything to them. Right? And then, so the next question that arises is, how do you get rid of one of these jinns or demons that's possessing these people? You don't.
Yeah.
Because this is the reason. They were raised wrong. They have this incorrect thinking pattern in their mindset that goes all the way back to when they were this high. That very first time they threw a fit, got exactly what they wanted. It builds on that until they're 30 or 40, 50 years old and they have done nothing but bad, evil stuff their whole lives. You can't get rid of them. There's no amount of re-educating them or trying to show them the failures of their life because of these thinking patterns is going to change the way they think. The only way to deal with them is to deal with them with the only thing that they know best, and that's direct, straightforward, to the point, in your face. I'm not going to do this. See, that's the secret code word to the universe. No. Once you understand the power of no and you commit to it, then no one can change anything about you. Not these evil people, they can't. That's like your shield. No, I'm not going to let you ruin my day. But herein lies the catch-22 there. As soon as you get in their face and tell them, no, I'm not going to, then that sets their wheels in motion and trying to figure out ways to get you to do it. So there is no getting rid of these people. We can't.
Something catastrophic has to happen.
Exactly, that's right. But what Babe just said is the only way that's going to change them is that something catastrophic in their life has to occur. Right? For most of these people, that catastrophic event is prison. But, unfortunately, prison makes them worse.
Yes.
Yeah, it changes them, but it gives them more direction in what they're doing. On more rare occasions, the catastrophic event is something life-changing, like a child, or a marriage, or a near-death experience, a drug overdose, anything like that, that points to the error of their ways, and they, for whatever reason, the thinking patterns fall away and they change their lives. So, the next time you look at your friend or your known associate and you wonder, why are you so damn evil? Well, you have the answer to your own question. It's right there in front of you. They grew up bad. They're not going to change into good overnight. right? It goes like this. It's easy to be bad. There's millions of people out there waiting to help you be bad. They want you to be bad. They'll go that extra 10 miles to help you be bad. It's extremely difficult to be a good person because the only person helping you is yourself. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm saying. Thank you.